Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII with yours truly, Ducky Blood. So here's where we are. We're at the blinking dot. We traveled across the mountains, and we came from over here, which you can't really see. Cloud's always going to be in the way, evidently. But you can see at the tip of my cursor is Costa del Sol. Is where we came from. So, as I promised you last time, this is going to be a talking episode. Not enough battles up in the mountains, so we gotta get some, But alright, so anyways, we come from Mount Coral, which is up this way. And so you come down here, and there's not really a path. I mean, there's a broken car down, there's tents in front of where the railroad tracks would continue. So you have this winding path, and then you have a road going over here. Now, as I mentioned the last episode, or at least I think I mentioned it, if not, Mount Coral leads to the Golden Saucer. So why would you have a road leading out of town when the Gold Saucer is back here? I mean, at least these vendors are smart enough to set up shop in between, like, you know, you're forced to walk through them in order to get the Gold Saucer. I think one of them actually might tell you, if you listen to their story, that the Gold Saucer... Yep, take that road on the left to the ropeway station. The ropeway will take you to the Golden Saucer. Doesn't mean much to us poor folk, though. But, like, alright, so if you're the only way to get to the Golden Saucer, because I have yet to see another way, or find another way in the game to get to the Golden Saucer besides this single ropeway, how are you guys not making money? The people have to travel here to get to you in the first place. You have an inn. Just fix up the town a little bit. You have all this junk, and you guys are still living in tents. You guys used to be miners. Mine yourself burrows, like Minecraft style, into the wall. Anyways, that's enough for my rant. There is a reason, guys, as well, that I do so much stealing at the beginning of the game, and this is actually one of those moments, is that I'm not used to being poor. Now, Turbo Ethers only sell for $1. Mega Elixirs only sell for $1, and Elixirs only sell for $1. Some of the other stuff you can steal, like a right arm, doesn't sell for very much. Ghost Hands only sell for $1. Or a Gil, pardon me. There's not a lot. At least the nuts do sell for 300 a pop, which is nice. I mean, even stuff like this, like a Star Pendant, whenever we're using that again, only sells for $2 grand. Well, I love Ethers for this reason. Because as you can see, I've barely used any, we got plenty, and that just increased our total guild by 15,000, so we nearly doubled our guild just off of Ethers alone. So there's a reason that I steal from everything and everybody, besides the additional items and armor that you get, or like weapons and armor you get. I do... Where's my envelope? I do like the extra money as well. Barrett! What happened? I'm sorry. What happened? My hometown used to be around here. What do you mean, used to? It ain't here no more. Heard it got buried in just 4 years. But how could those people say those terrible things? Again, different cultures in that portion of the world, and again, this is my assumption or my understanding of it, for people to say stuff that mean, like, you know, that negative about somebody, or to blame somebody else directly like that, is a pretty high-end insult. That's not something that you hear every day, or you might hear kids doing it, but we all expect kids to be immature, so, yeah. That being said, different culture. And it's my fault. It's all my fault. My hometown, Coral's always been a coal mining town. It's so dusty, but calm and so poor. A real small town, this one. That's the first time I ever heard the word Maker Reactor mentioned since that time. That is actually, it's too fast for me to read, that's why I was asking where's my envelope. I had to write those down so that I could read them in time. What are we going to do? Diane is the only one against this. I'm definitely against it, no matter what. There's nothing to talk about if you're thinking about throwing away our coal. Our coal's been protected protected for generations. Our fathers, and theirs before them, risked their lives for it. We have no right to throw it all away so easily.
But listen, Dine, no one uses colds nowadays. It's a sign of the times.
Right. Everything is Mako now. I actually don't remember what voice I gave Scarlet, but she's a dirty, filthy whore, so I'm giving... She's Johnny Lee Wombat's type of dirty, filthy whore. We'll just put it that way. It'll be alright, Dine. Shinra Incorporated will guarantee your livelihood once the Mako reactor is completed.
Listen, Dine, I want my wife, Myrna. Or, I don't want my wife, Myrna. I don't want her to suffer no more.
I know how you feel. I feel the same way too. Damn it. But even so, I won't give away our coal mines. Dane, you've got to understand. So there's this psychology study that says if enough people all agree on one thing and there's only one person left out, that person will actually conform.
That's how the coal reactor was built and completed. We all thought it would bring us an easier life.
Alright, once I have more time, okay, well now I have time. But there's a study done, and specifically like,
oh my god! It happened when Don and I were out of town for a few days. Corel was burned down by Shinra troops. All the townspeople, all my relatives, everyone, everything.
And yes, there is a V in the word everything, every. Shinra troops. What for?
There was an explosion at the reactor. Shinra blamed the accident on the people, said it was done by a rebel fraction.
That's so terrible.
Well, I guess that's true. But more than Shinra, I couldn't forgive myself. Never should have gone along with the building of that reactor.
Don't blame yourself. We were all fooled by the promises Shinra made back then.
That's why I get so pissed off. Not only did they take advantage of me, but I lost my wife, Myrna, too.
Hey everyone! If you want to get to the gold saucer, hurry up and get on!
What a depressing note. Let's get on. Don was my best friend. We were close ever since we was kids,
and I completely just guessed at what that said. I never knew. Barrett never said a thing. I'm not sympathizing with Barrett. He never should have trusted the Shinra.
Oh! Yuffie, you little bitch!
Oh, pardon my language, by the way. I'm actually not. We better get on. I'm really not big on cursing, but that Yuffie! Oh, like, she's almost cute in Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. But in this game, like, she said, like, that's why she's not in my party. She says ish like that all the time. Oh, it drives me nuts. So nuts that my headset's not. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Headset's plugged in. Adorable music playing. Hold on. Okay, that was a little close. Oh my gosh. Alright, but there's this psychology study done, and we're going to say we're going to take 5 people other than myself, and then we're going to throw myself into the group. Now, the 5 other people have been told to give the exact same wrong answers, but everybody will make the same wrong answer. And what they'll do is they'll pull us into a room and they'll show like a series of lines. So there's one line on the left-hand side of the page that's like, let's say 3 inches. And then it's like, you know, match this 3-inch line to the closest one between choices A, B, C, and D. And all of A, B, C, and D, B is always the correct answer. But like on the first question, everybody will say A, except for me. I'll be like, no, it's B. And then on the second question, everybody will say it's like C. And then back to A, and then like to D. But they'll all say the wrong answer besides B. And eventually, I'll actually start conforming because I will start questioning myself and I won't believe then I'm actually giving the right answer and I'll want to fit in with the group. It's so trippy. Welcome to the Golden Saucer! So here we have a nifty, handy-dandy save point, but it costs you 5 GP. Wait, I have 0 GP? No way. I don't want to be dead, I just got up here. Welcome to the Golden Saucer. Are you together? A single pass is 3,000 gil, or you can purchase a lifetime pass for 30,000 gil. Well, this is why I sold all those ethers. Yes, guys, this is why I've been stealing. This is why I grind. This is why I do everything I do. I hate being poor. If you have a gold ticket, you can come and go freely into the park, as long as you don't lose it. Here at the Gold Saucer, there are many places where you must pay with GP. Just think of GP as money that you can only use at the Gold Saucer. Oh great, so they're Chuck E. Cheese coins. GP can only be redeemed at games in the Wonder Square and at the Jacobo races. Your GP limit is 10,000, so please be careful. Please enjoy yourselves. So as we saw, that save point costs 5 GP just to save while you're up here. But who cares? It's the freaking game station. I love this too. If you guys notice down here, you got Mog. You have a big fat Mog, little tiny Mog, and Chakabra. Wow, let's have fun. I know this isn't the right time to do this. Hey Barrett, cheer up. I ain't no cheery mood, so just leave me alone. Really? That's too bad.